Looks like our nether wart's doing pretty good. As you can see so far with the construction of this place, you can hear the blazes freaking out inside this room. See if I can show you, because I'm completely out of fire resistance now. Close that off. But yeah, they're all spawning in there, and then leaving us perfectly safe to work on our own little thing in this room right below. But they're kind of noisy, so that's just something we're gonna have to deal with. I can't make any more fire resistance potions because I don't have any more magma cream, and that's gonna be a definite necessity before we finish this project. So I'm gonna try to keep an ear out for their gross little fapping noises, and also look around if I can see them ever, because just just one more piece of magma cream can do me for another 30 minutes. But it's time to get started on this thing. So, here's what we're going to do. We went down by 3, we're going to go over by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on this 4th level, we're going to place pistons on each one, because this is going to be the second to last level. I can visualize here. Right here. And what these pistons are going to do is they are going to push the blazes as they fall down to this level. This is actually going to be the level, this is going to be the level that they stand on, so I should get my pressure plates and start building this now, just so you guys can see what I'm doing here, because it's going to be a lot of grunt work. Pressure plates, and I've already got a whole stack of redstone torches ready to go. Here's how I build these things. We're going to need to put the pressure plate right here. You can go away. We need a whole entire piece of redstone to go back like so. And it's going to hit this block and this block need to be clear so that we can do a redstone torch right there and a redstone torch right there. Now what happens is that's a very space efficient way of saying when something stands right here, it gets pushed over. And this is going to go down by, I forget by how many, either 2 or 1. Actually, it comes up on the corners a little differently. So I'm going to need to start experimenting once we start working with that. But I actually want to tear this down because it is very, very annoying to work with this stuff with all of the redstone already in place. But I'm going to need to test a few times. Either way, this all needs to be wall right here because we don't want them going in anywhere other than where our pistons are placed. So they have a little bit of freedom as they roll around, like they can go right here, because remember there's not going to be a roof right here later, but for the most part anywhere they go they're going to hit a piston, which is going to knock them down further 1 level, and this level right here knocks them down by 2, right? So you stand right here, you get knocked down, so we'll dig you out by dose. Gonna need to replace the wall right there because I don't have any fire resistance. So falling off here means falling to a gruesome lava-riddled death. There we go. Get that wall in place right there. And then the same thing with the pistons that we did right there, we're going to be doing right here on each of these sides. So I have my pistons on me still. Good. Good job for me. Why don't we stay up on our bread so that I can take a food break? Nom 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 nom. There's not really much need for torches down here anyway. So you, and you are going to be pistons, which means, if you've been following, this, and this are going to be pressure plates. We're going to dig back the same as we did before, and then this is going to be our drop tube. And we're going to have some fun times with that in a minute. But I want to make sure all of this is built according to specifications. I think it's just about good to go. The only thing we need, and this is sort of a design a lot of people don't use, but I like to use, because of glitches in pistons, sometimes a blaze can be standing right, I think it's right here, where they're hitting both of these pads, and this will be extended, and this will be extended, and they'll actually be stuck in this spot right here. So I like to put some half slabs right there to prevent that from happening. That way you can't jump back up right here, but you also can't get stuck right here. And that's also good, because not only does it prevent them from locking up the pistons, but what was I going to say? But when they're standing on a half slab, they're more likely to just, for some reason, they're more likely to just step down onto the next corner, I've noticed. But sometimes, if they don't have a half slab, they can just stand right here in the corner and just chill for a very long time, and frankly, be completely useless because they don't end up dying at all. So now I'm torn between whether or not I want to set up the redstone, because that is going to be an investment. Once the redstone is set up, we're going to start getting pushed around and knocked about, and pretty much have just generally a very bad day. I think I do want to put these corners right here as well. We need to fill in all these walls, that's right. Go away. We need to fill in all these walls on this level. Or is it just that one side that wasn't filled? I guess it was just that one side. But this is only phase 1. What this is going to do, once I hook all these things up, is it's going to push the blazes into this spot. But we have more work to do with our automatic, semi-automatic blaze rod grinder than just getting them in one spot. If I wanted to have it finished right here, we could just build a little tube entering the spot, and we could stand and we could hit blazes with our sword or whatever, what have you. And then, well, you know, we'll get experience, but we're going to be using swords. So my goal is to not have to use any tools at all. I want to use my fists. And I just realized that because of the way this is set up, I definitely need to go on a hunt for another magma cube before we go any further with this. So let me put all of our building supplies in our chest here. Let me grab a fully repaired pickaxe. And I'm not doing too well on arrows either. I probably need to grab them back at the farmhouse at some point. Take my torch as sort of like a bread trail, not actually for any eating purposes. And my wood, take it with me, why not? Just a little bit of wood. In case I die, I won't lose any of this stuff. All this is set up and good to go, and we need to start hunting down a magma cube. Interesting. Okay, well, we need to take the safe path down here. And maybe I'll go in a direction that I have not gone yet in this fortress. This is how we get up, through here now, right? Or no, we go back this way. I hear something. Oh, I think I just hear lava plopping. It's got that same sort of unnatural gooey sound. Oh man, look at all the nether warts. This is gonna be awesome. Let's harvest this right now. Let's get. Oh, we can't get a sprint going. Oh well, we could if we were standing on it, but oh well. No harm, no foul. There's no point in saving 3 or 4 seconds. I was almost tempted to jump on the soul sand and try. Actually, now that I'm thinking, we may take just a bit of an intermission from the blaze rod grinder and head back to the farmhouse. I want to repair this sword and then enchant it, and maybe we can get something useful that'll help for fighting these blazes, or maybe some armor. I think I do want to put just a few levels on each of my pieces. Oh, because I want to have some diamond armor, but I need to do another trip before I do that, I think. Well, we'll hold off on the intermission for now, because we really need to. I think, yeah, because we need to hit up an alchemy room anyway, so we need to definitely prioritize finding some nether slime, magma cubes, what have you. So this is going to be a game of listening really, really well. Let's cut through here. There's really no reason to have to walk all the way around this one bit of wall on the fortress. There we go. We got a ghast somewhere around here. Oh, you sound so sad, ghast. Oh, there he is. There he is. Let's see if we can step down, not fall to our death here. And I think I'll go right here instead of left, because left is where I went before. And you're not shooting any fireballs at me, Mr. Ghast. That's a shame. Okay, so looking for a magma cube. I really don't know what the spawning algorithms for these guys are, so I don't really know how to prioritize this search or make it go any more efficiently. Maybe we can use our binoculars and look out over the lava sea. See if we can see anything. No magma cube over there. This endless sea of lava. Okay. Well, I guess we can turn this into a nether cave crawl. Start throwing down our torches here so we don't get lost. And let's see where this takes us. Oh, hush up. You're never as upset as you make yourself out to be. Yeah, now you're just gonna keep shooting at my feet instead of actually shooting at me. I wonder if they maybe do that on purpose to knock out the ground from under you and make you fall in lava. That would just be very, very rude. Now that I think about it, I don't want that to happen to me. So I need to work my way over there. I really don't know how long all of this is gonna take. Done. Yeah, I guess I just begin my long food break. Nom 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 nom. My long journey through the Nether to find a magma cube. Pigmen, have you seen a magma cube anywhere? No, Mr. Pigman? Because I could really use one. Hopefully I don't get lost. I made a little bit of distance so far, and that's weird. The torch lights up the lava. It's a little bit unnatural. Looks like that's... What? Oh, there he is. Shoot, I got turned around. Looks like that's the nearest direction for land, so... Okay. Precariously go over the lava. Hopefully a ghast does not surprise us. Who shoots at me? How dare you? That's so far off. You are such a bad shot, Ghast. There's absolutely no chance of hitting me. I've been traveling for so long. I used half my torches, and I'm trying to use them sparingly. See if we can maybe get a good angle on this guy. He's just a liability. Whoa. Aw, step back. No, fail. Bam. Done. Look at this wide open space. And yet no magma cube to be had. That's so upsetting. So very upsetting. Look at this. I found Nether Fortress number 2 before I even found a single magma cube. That's upsetting. That is upsetting. I don't even really know where I am anymore. I mean, I got this trail of torches that we can barely see. Yep, there's one right there. This trail of torches, but I'm sort of looping over this entire huge region. There's not really much point in actually going inside that Nether Fortress. I mean, there might be, you know, some goodies, but nothing that we really need. We have gone... Shoot, you know what? I think we may have looped back around. I think that's the original fortress. I think, because that would be, like, the portal would be way back off in that direction. God, so frustrating. Okay, well, there's not much we can do except just keep pushing on. Food break. Nom 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 nom. Always take a good food break to cheer you up. Okay, let's do this. Let's find us a magma cube. Well, that's about it. An entire freaking stack of torches. And I'm God knows where, in the middle of the Nether. Not a single magma cube after about 30 minutes of intent listening. There's really not much to do now except just follow my bread trail back. And since it's a hostile monster, hopefully I'll be sort of doubling my chances of finding one. Sorry, my brain's a little fried. First of all, this searching and intent listening. Hopefully because we're doubling back, we're resetting the monster rate, so really we're covering just as much ground as running all this distance anyway. So now we begin. Ow! What just did that lava hurt me while I was standing on soul sand? That's annoying. Yeah. Now I begin the long, confusing process of trying to follow my torches back to the original Nether fortress. I hear one. Where is it? Where? It sounds close. It sounds so close. Yes, he is so close. Oh, he's a biggin' too. Nice. Okay, let's do this. Oh God, right out of the lava. That actually scared me a little bit. You have quite the jump, don't you, sir? Let's try and utilize some no fireballs for advantage. All right, come on, nice and safe. Just keep you at distance. I want to do minimal damage to you because I don't want you to be dying immediately. So we're gonna have to do all this with fists. Also, try to not step in any lava here. Oh God, he just sprung right out of the lava at me. That made my heart start racing a little bit. Come on, buddy, give us some of that magma cream. You know you want to. Hurry up and split. How many hits do you take? Nah. We're doing 3 damage every time he hops at us. Go 1, 2, 3. Go, be deaded. I'm surprised that I think punching these guys should hurt you, and blazes too, because wow, that's a lot of little ones. Okay, I thought I only split into 3, not 4. Alright, this would be a fun little game of whack-a-mole, I guess. Try and punch all these guys away from me while not jumping into the fire that's behind me. Yeah. Oh, now we got little guys. Yay! Little tiny magmas. You will drop so many magma creams. Yes, there we go. 30 more minutes of fire resistance. All of you, give us magma cream, please. Man, you cute little guys, you can barely even hurt me. You need to get the high ground to do damage to me, don't you? And I'm not going to give you the high ground because I'm more experienced than that. Come on. Really? Just one freaking magma cream for an entire huge cube that I punched to death with my fists? Okay, well, that's better than nothing, I guess. That buys us another 24 minutes worth of fire resistance. Hopefully I can food break, run into another one as I'm finding my way back and following my torches. Alright, round 2. You notice, I realized an unintentional side effect, I'll get around to him in a second, of placing all the torches was that whenever you place one, all the lava near you lights up a lot like I showed earlier, so it's a lot easier to find your way when you know you've generally been in an area this big. Alright, son, let's do this. It's 1, 2, save us some time from all the excess punches here, and then just keep you at bay, little tiny magma cube. So. Please be dead. 2 whole hits. Good job, little magma cube. All right, let's do that again. Go for another marathon. Ow! You need to stop that. Nah. There we go. Is it only the big ones that drop magma cream? That seems to be the case so far. Be dead, please. And then you little guys can be dead in a second. It's a lot easier once you break it down to a science. There we go. It would make more sense if it was just the big ones that dropped the blaze cream, the magma cream pie, as I like to call it, because I have a total of 3, and I've seen a total of 3 blazes in my time on Muse Farms. So, that's annoying. I guess after I kill the big one, I could just run away, but may as well just kill the little guys for experience or what have you. I want to show you guys something. As soon as I kill this ghast... Oh god, my aim is so off. Right there. Right there. Nope, going up. Oh, no. You gotta change direction, don't you? Ow. Wow, that knocked me back a lot. I want to... Okay, I got 28 netherrack on me. This is... Come on. Give me something to work with here. You can't just... Oh, now we got 2 of them. Okay. This is getting slightly more interesting now. Ooh, we got more blazes over there. And you, well, you're not going to be a problem for a minute. And you are also not going to be a problem, it looks like, because you're too busy being behind that wall. Okay, so, as soon as I kill, this guy... Oh, things are getting a little heated around here. Maybe I need to whip out my bow. Can we... Yes! 1 down, 1 to go. Knock you out as well. Done. Okay, so here's what I was going to show you. Graphical glitches, like that on my Subject 882E video, are not necessarily graphical glitches. It literally is a ball that is in mid-motion. So I can choose to, say, look at that magma cube back there, and then go, BAM! But no, maybe it's only online? Okay, just kidding. Ignore everything that I just said. At least when you're playing online, when that happens, you are still able to punch the fireballs in whatever direction you want them to go. So they're just like sitting there, waiting to get used again. And it did not look like a big magma cream. Hopefully I can get a cream from one of these guys. 4, 5, 6... No cream for me? That is upsetting. Okay, well, I still got my torches back there. At least I'm not lost. I kind of thought I would get lost for a second. I want to knock these down as I run along so that I don't forget which direction I came from, and I only go in one direction. And yeah, continue returning back to our original fortress. I know I've done, or I'm going to be doing a lot of editing. I guess I have done it. It'll be in the past tense for you guys. But I've been doing this, I've been at this, I've been in the Nether for like an hour. I've been in here for so long looking for these magma creams. And it is, how did I get that? Oh, that's right, I remember I took this path to get up here. Yeah, there we go, there's the torch. Ugh! Oh, it almost knocked me into lava. Really need to be more careful. Come on, nope, whiff. Step back. Watch out with how much I step back. Give me your tear. Ow! Try for me. I should probably take a food break. Nom 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 nom. Right in his face. Yes, perfect shot. I love predicting where they're going to be and firing those things. Makes me feel like I'm playing like a space fighter game where they have that little. The enemy is going to be right here in 2 seconds based on their current velocity or whatever, and so you need to fire at this angle. Will I be able to recover that tier? I want to get that tier. Experience is over there. I don't need gunpowder. I don't need gunpowder at all. I need a gas tier. Oh well. Looks like I was... Yep, we're getting close because I was not so... Or I was pretty liberal with my torches when I first started my journey, and then I started to realize how long it was going to take, so I started relaxing a little bit, but I was pretty much throwing them down willy-nilly when I first started. So I think we're pretty close. Then once we have reached the portal, we can head back to the farm and then get to work on 6 new fire resistance potions. Yeah, look at all these torches that I just placed down. Like I had infinite instead of just one measly stack of 64. Should be right around this corner. Try not to fall into any lava here. Is this it? Yep, this is it. There's our cobblestone. So yes, we just gotta head back in this direction. There's our little makeshift bridge that we made a while ago. So, wow, it is strangely nice to be home, even though it's not actually home. That was a very risky jump that I just did. But it back in familiar Nether territory, even though it's not really any safer than any other portion of the Nether. Okay, so it's right. I always forget how to get back to my area from that entrance, but okay, so you go right and then jump back up here. Yes, okay, and then this is our soul sand that we harvested a few, like 30 episodes ago. You know, just a few. And then our portal is going to be just up there to the right. Awesome. I wonder if I was within distance long enough to do another run of the Nether wart farm. I guess we'll find out pretty soon here. What's up, zombie pigman? Are you? Nope, not even within distance at all. Well, that's fine. Food break! Nom 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 nom. Well, it's time to... Actually, I'll take a moment here to see how much time has passed. Uncut. So we got 10, 30. Yep, I think I will probably head back to the farmhouse. I know I said I was going to get to the redstone portion of the blaze rod grinder today, but I neglected to take into account how big of an issue it would be falling in lava with our current design. So we pretty much have to have those fire resistance potions at the ready. How do I get out of this place? Yeah, so I think I will end the episode right here, because all I have to do is a whole bunch of running, and you pretty much know that I'm just going back to the farmhouse and getting more cobblestone and making a few more fire resistance potions. So I will see you guys next time on Muse Farms.